Oh shit, All Might ain't really all that mighty, but actually he is. Anyway, All Might, his tank went on E. He only could stay in his super form for a certain amount of time. I already knew that because they showed him as soon as I seen him say, "Uh-oh," start doing that. I knew he was going to turn back because we seen when he first turned into All Might in the first episode, you seen him. It was just some skinny dude turning to All Might, but you only seen the silhouette, so you know All Might already transformed. You already know that, and he just clocked out. He got fucked up. This dude looks like a weirdo, but it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with the way he look. It is what it is. It's not like he can control it. Anyway, that kid, Skotsky, he done went Hollywood on us. He's talking about Izuki. I mean Izuku. The whole time, this motherfucker making me mad. That's what he kept doing. He kept making that sound. He said the dude's making him mad. He pisses him off because he's enthusiastic, even though he doesn't have a quirk. Leave the dude alone. Let him do what he need to do. Shit. Well, let him be quirkless. You got one. Anyway, the slime dude happened to see him and seen him use his power. And he says, "Oh, I found me a fucking host." Basically, the slime dude is like Edgar from Men in Black. Remember the roach that crawls into people's bodies? That's basically, well, he didn't crawl into their body. He just crawled into their skin. But that's basically what it is. Anyway, we cut back to All Might, and he got fucked up on a mission. He showed Izuku what happened to him. It was some specific mission he went to, with I think it was Chainsaw Massacre or something like that. Leatherface got to him and cut out. I think he said he lost his lung and his stomach. That's gone. That is ridiculous. The thing I liked about that is you rarely ever see heroes getting fucked up. It's always the hero beat the bad guy and that's it. He was showing the harsh reality of being a hero. Yeah, you get to save people, but look at this. Showed his stomach, man. He's bleeding to death. This dude is on his deathbed. This dude is not All Might. He's Death Might. He's Dead Might. You know, this dude, he's the walking dead. That's what happened from trying to save everybody. And he only has a certain amount of time he could stay within that form. That was ridiculous. To me, that made him seem so real. You know, anything can happen. Like when you watch a lot of TV shows, you might see the superhero get banged up a little bit, but they usually leave with only a few scratches. That's it, and then go right back to living normal life. It's not like that in real life. This dude, like at first I was thinking this was gonna be a lot of comedy. Nah, they gonna be real. They got some real points in this story, man. And he gave Izuku some good advice. Izuku said, "Can I become a hero without a quirk?" He says, "I'm not going to tell you you can just become a hero." He didn't say he couldn't. He never said that. He said, "Just know what you're dealing with." He said, "You will be anally raped. That's going to happen. Somebody will fuck you in the butt. It's going to happen. When you become a superhero, that's just what happens. It's part of the game. At some point in time, you will be sodomized." He said, "Look at me." Showed him the scar and everything like that, and how jacked up he is. This dude is fighting for dear life. When he's in the superhero form, he's All Might, but outside of that, it's nothing. He's nothing outside of that. He told him, he says, "You could be a cop." He said cops are heroes too. He said, but most of the time they just sit around and wait for the heroes to, to handle the villains, and that's it. He'll be able to take down petty crime and stuff like that, like I don't know, purse snatchers and stuff like that. He'll still be a hero within his boundaries. So All Might never said you can't be a hero. He said just know that it gets real dangerous and you're dealing with people got superpowers and you don't have them. I ain't saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's going to be pretty hard. Even somebody who's the greatest of all time got beat before. All Might got beat the hell down. I don't know if he lost. I don't think he lost, but he got beat. He caught a real good beat down. This dude is a walking, I don't know, pincushion or something. I don't know. He got jacked up. He said he had to do a bunch of surgeries and whatnot to get fixed, and he's still jacked up. He needs somebody to go ahead and donate him a lung in the stomach or whatever. That's what he needs. I wonder when he turns into All Might, does he still is his stomach still jacked up like that? That's kind of, I wonder. They might expand on it later on. But anyway, he gave him some real sound advice. He said, you can do what you want to do, but think about the consequences of what's going on and the circumstances of, that's around that first. Don't just jump into it and say, I'm going to be a superhero because I want to. Do you have any powers? No. The people that you're facing off against, do they have powers? Yes. Are these powers strong enough to destroy a city? Yes. Can you take somebody down like that? No. Maybe I'll figure out a way. You get how dumb that sounds? I think All Might gave him the proper advice. Do what you want to do, but know what comes along with it. Now, knowing what comes along with it and knowing your limitations and knowing your capacities too, your capabilities too, know that too. What do you think you could do within your power? If you think you could be a superhero, fine. If not, you can still be a policeman. You can still be something. You might be a teacher that teaches superheroes. You could do something, but just weigh your options first. Don't just jump into it just because you all enthusiastic. Anyway, what's that dude? Kotsky, he became the property of that slime dude. I think his super villain name was Slime Slim. His real name was Slim, but he became Slime, so he started calling himself Slime Slim. And he became his property. I mean, because the dude had him wrapped up. He was raping him. Kotsky was getting raped. I mean, bad. I mean, real bad. Had him screaming for life like he was in prison or something. He told the dude, somebody told Kotsky, don't eat that pack of ramen noodles they left on his bed. So now he owes Slime Slim, and Slime Slim is going to take it. He's going to take it out his ass. That's how he's going to take him. He owes him something. Anyway, he's getting beat the hell up. Superheroes are coming in. They're trying to stop him. I like this part. This part was actually good. Not good. It was great. Because you usually don't see this that often. They was fighting against this guy. They couldn't win. So they tried their best to hold off for another superhero. Now, one of the superheroes also says, I'm not really strong against explosions. The wood dude, what's his name? Wood Juicy Fruit, or whatever his name. I don't know. The thing's named Rotor or something like that. But anyway, he said his powers don't work against that. The other dude powers didn't work against it. They said we need somebody with a more suitable power. They didn't say we need somebody stronger. The people there are strong enough. They just don't have a power that's made for fighting him. You don't see that a lot in comics. You see that here and there. But a lot of times in comics is, let me figure out a way to use my power to beat him. Yeah, you could do that. But sometimes it ain't going to work. Sometimes your power is just not going to do it. Somebody weaker than you but just happen to have powers more suited for that could beat the person. Let's keep it real. And then the way that superheroes were working together, okay, I'm going to put out the fires. Okay, you go save the people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and this guy, you take down the monster. That I don't see why they don't do that more often in comics. I know they do it, but I mean, they should do it a lot more often. Like they should bring it to the forefront because that's real. That's real. You might have superpowers and you might be stronger than the guy, but you might not be able to beat him. Because his powers might just be something that just your weakness or something. I don't know. Anyway, we should call him Koski. He's holding on for dear life, and I mean he can't do a goddamn thing. Anyway, Izuku and All Might, they both there and they both out of commission. They happen to see the explosions. Izuku accidentally dropped the damn soda bottles out of All Might's pockets, which is the reason why All Might wasn't able to turn the slime dude in. So it's kind of his fault that all that stuff is happening. They're sitting there looking like, damn, it's nothing I could do. All Might's looking like, damn, ain't nothing I could do. I gotta wait until I could turn back. He said, I gotta turn back into Buddy Love. Right now, he's All Might is the Nutty Professor. He's Sherman. But he's got to turn into Buddy Love. He can't fight. He can't fight unless he's Buddy Love. So anyway, he's sitting there, just praying that he could do something. Izuku says, fuck it, I got to do something, and runs out there. Almost gets himself fucking killed. Happens to blind the damn slime monster for a second, and that was pretty much all he could do. All Might transformed and came at that damn thing. Now, I think he said that later on that because of his story and how hard he was fighting to be a superhero, that helped him. I'm thinking that he transformed earlier than he expected because he put more into it. Because when he did transform, his blood still coming out of his mouth. He was still bleeding and everything. He got internal bleeding and everything else. So he probably just fought harder to transform. Whereas normally he just wouldn't do it. He'd wait until time comes back and then transform. That's what I'm thinking happened. Anyway, that jealous dude, Katsuki, that motherfucker ain't worth a damn. He's mad because Izuku upstaged him. You went hero on us and you didn't even have no quirk. You outbraved me. I don't like that. I could have did it myself. Man, he's a punk, man. I can't stand that dude. Supposed to be that he could have been this dude. He's a piece of garbage. Let's just keep it real. He's jealous of everybody that does anything better than him, period. That's just how it go. Anyway, All Might shows back up and tells Izuku, he said, yo, you could be a superhero. That's just it. He didn't want to crush his dreams. I think he gave him good advice overall. You could be a superhero. I think that was good advice. But then still, don't forget that you live in a real fucking world and that stuff can still happen. This episode, 5 out of 5. 5, I gotta give it 5 out of 5. For them making All Might so real. They made him real. Real. I never seen stuff like that. I seen superheroes go out of commission for a second and come back. I ain't never seen no hero just constantly battling, just to try to make sure that he can save people. And he's like, yo, this is the reality. This is what it really is. He said, I might be saving people in this kind of fun here and there, but I'm jacked up. I'm hurting, baby. I'm hurting for certain. I hope there's a hero out there that can help him. Yo, what's going on, first, last? Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.